LocknLock, I have to continue to order my favorites because somehow they manage to walk out and never come back.
They grow legs, Jane?
But I did actually
taking
start
your
buying,
LocknLock.
they do. I did start buying different colors so we know whose LocknLock is which colors. It makes it a little bit easier. But this is a 6-piece Nestable bowl set. We're offering this at a price of $17.99, and of course we'll have all the colors for you. You get a half, a full bowl, 2-cup bowl, 3.5-cup bowl, 6 and an 8 3/4 bowl with lid, and they all nest into
that right there.
That big bowl. So that's
all
you have to store. All of them nest right in here with lids.
That's how you'll never lose that
and
lid
you'll never lose them. Let me show the colors, and then Janine will get you into doing all the detail. So we'll start right here with our original clear, and that's always a popular choice. That's the one that started it all. And then over the years, people are like, oh, I want colors to match my accessories in my kitchen. So we have them for you too. Spearmint is next to that. Next to that then is your denim blue. And then next to that is the pear. And then pear, very limited. On the top shelf, we have coral, we have slate, and then we have the red. And that's the most limited. There's only about 650 of those. This is a today only price that goes up at the end of the day. It will not be offered for a lower price for some months. So as you are thinking ahead to the holidays, we are going to be using our temptations to bake, prep, store. But
cookies, cakes, all the things.
We're also going to need additional storage.
Yeah, and you always need a set of bowls. So if you have room for this one largest piece, 8 3/4 cup, you have room for all 6 pieces. So I love that because with our Nestables, it takes up a very small footprint in your kitchen. So I do love that. Jane, we want to show you, we do not want you to baby the LocknLock, okay? These bowls are for the baking. I just want to move that lid.
The prep of baking.
The prep of everything that you're going to be doing. And so use them because bowls, you pick them up every day, sometimes in the kitchen. Don't you feel like you're always reaching for a bowl for something, right? And what's great is you don't have to be dainty. Look, I just am doing that on purpose around the edge there to see that you can't ruin your LocknLock this way, right? It's made to last, it's durable. So you could do the cake mix, the cookies, the brownies.
The batter.
The batter of
leave it in there.
I was just going to say. Exactly. And put the lid on. So maybe you made that buttercream icing. And you don't want to, put it on the cake or the cupcakes yet. You can just put that lid. I'm just going to move this to the side, waiting for it to come off a bit so I don't make a big mess.
Go. Just leave it there.
Yeah, I'll just leave it. But you could put the lid back on. And then you can lock in that freshness. And the reason you could do that is because we still have that seal. That's why we're here 25 years here at QVC. Airtight, watertight, BPA-free, dishwasher, freezer, and microwave safe. Now, here we used it in a non-traditional way, and I thought this was really cute. This is our 8 3/4 cup. We put this chocolate store-bought cake in here, but you could make the cake, obviously. You put it on the lid, so now when you're going somewhere, you have that dome at the top to protect the cake. You take it off and you can serve the cake like that. Isn't that a great idea? Isn't that so cute? So I love that we can show you different ways to use your LocknLock.
Think outside of the box. Whatever you need, your storage needs are really met here with LocknLock.
Yes. And then here, you can put this in the microwave. So if you want to steam your veggies, maybe you have your leftover Chinese food from the weekend or any other leftovers every night. This is the perfect set for leftovers, as a matter of fact. So I say flip the lid. The reason we do that is because you want the steam to vent out. And if you don't, this acts like a suction. And I'll tell you what, you can't get that lid off. That speaks to the quality of airtight.
That's right.
So I'm going to put this in the microwave.
Yeah, that's great. And again, all of these different sizes.
Yes.
So you really can customize. If you just have a little bit of that pasta
I know,
leftover.
This is a real custom pasta. I want to say there's
like
some butternut pumpkin type thing here. Isn't that pretty?
Cool, I love it.
So that's fun. So you can have your leftovers.
Or use it if you're taking your soup to school.
Exactly.
To work, and that's what your lunch is going to be. And you want it to be able to reheat it right in there. Or a great dip. And I also love, again, we talk about prep, serve, store, all of it in here. Keeps your foods fresh. Nothing gets in, nothing gets out.
There's that sound that we love to hear because that sound means your food is fresh. And then over here, a lot of times you'll open up a bag of chips, pretzels, crackers, and this is not going to, rolling this down. Okay, I'm sorry. And that little clip you might put on there, that does not keep it fresh. You go back in, they're stale. And if you're in my house before LocknLock, they wouldn't even put the clip on. I'm like,
telling
hello, I am so tired of going back and forth.
all over the floor, right?
Right, I'm like, I'm tired of going back and forth. So you want to just pour them right here into your Lock and Lock. And you know what else I love, Jane? Not only does it keep it fresh and you get rid of all the bags, there's something to be said for being able to see when you're running low. And so the fact that you have the clear base, you could say, okay, I need more sugar, I need more flour.
And they're stackable. So guess what? When you're using them like this, you can stack on top. When you're not using them, you stack them inside. All of the components fit right inside of the big 8 3/4 cup bowl. So here's what you're getting. All of them are nestable. You get the half cup, you get a full cup, you get a 2-cup bowl, you get the 3.5 cup, you get the 6-cup bowl, and the 8 3/4 cup bowl. All of them in your choice of colors, which are right here behind us. A lot of people picking up multiples at this sale price, so take advantage of the today only price that goes up at the end of the day. That's the coral, that's the slate gray in the center, and then the red on the top. 600 remaining in the red. That's the most popular and most limited. We have the clear spearmint and denim blue. And then last but not least, we offer it in the pear. And there's only 700 remaining in the pear. K92112. There's not a day in our house at the Browns that we don't use Lock and Lock. It's an everyday, every size, anything I can get my hand on situation.
Just keeping everything fresher, saving you money because you're saving all of your fruits, vegetables, and all your foods, Jane. That's what it's really all about. And you can use Lock and Lock in every room of the house. Nuts, bolts, screws, for the office, everything from A to Z.
No loose screws.
That's right. That's nothing loose when you have a Lock and Lock.
Loose when we've got Lock and Lock.
I just want to say real quick, we have an hour if you'll join us for a Lock and Lock hour at 11 a.m. Mary D and myself.
Awesome.
All right.
Outstanding.
Thanks.
Well, thank you so much. It was good to see you too.
Thank you.
So listen, that was it for my time with you this morning, but now your cooking day continues. If you want to see everything that we talked about in the last 2 hours, go to QVC.com, items recently on air, and I will see you at this same